Can you guys see? Okay, the opposite side also like this. Hey guys, keken saya and Magandang gabi po. It's actually already late night. I've been working to finish a lot of stuff, and finally I was able to have a lot of break time, so I just got out of the office to get one of the nearest supermarkets, and I found out a great thing, guys. Check this out. Ta-da! Wow, wow, wow. I got sushi bento. Guys, check this beautiful transparent lunchbox with really gold and the light purple red design. It looks like really expensive, right? But guess what, guys? This was a 50% discount. And it said, oh, sorry, it was the opposite. And seafood nigiri sushi. It said kai-sen means seafood. So, and it actually said half amount hangaku, which means a 50% off. It's kind of one of the strategies, and if you like to always get the really reasonable but still the fresh, sushi or even any kind of bentos, guys, you can just intentionally go to the supermarket or shopping mall a little bit late, almost like right before they're closing the stores, the food section. And sort of the people who are working out there, we started putting this kind of sticker, guys. And if it just maybe around an hour before the closing, it's gonna be like a 25% or 30%. But if we just go there around like a 30 minutes before the closing, you can sometimes luckily get like 50% discount. Show you soy sauce, right? This is the most important indispensable item, the things you gotta be ready for eating sushi all the time, of course. Sometimes they actually put kind of very tiny, like a rectangle soy sauce, the plastic box inside of the lunch box. But I don't think I got that soy sauce inside of the lunch box, so I just brought this one from the first floor. And guys, this one is really healthy. It actually said 40% less salt, so which means it's definitely healthier. And also, this is from Kikkoman. I think Kikkoman is also really famous, one of the soy sauce in the Philippines and even yes, all the whole world in different countries. And also, if you love something hot, something spicy, I don't think we cannot proceed in talking about the story without these things, right, guys? Wasabi. And it even said the raw wasabi, so which means it's really, really fresh, but also maybe a little bit extra spicy. But I'm kind of the guy who really loves something spicy, so I bought this one. And basically, if you like to always maintain these things as fresh as possible, basically it's way better. You just always put these things inside the refrigerator. And of course the chopsticks. I got this chopstick made from wood, and basically, guys, we call this one waribashi in Japanese. So, and we even got like two sticks right here, and it said you're gonna be careful, otherwise you're gonna stab your fingers with these two sticks when you try to open it. Alright, guys, so I'm gonna try to open this sushi bento first. So it's showtime, guys. Ooh. Alright, so I'm gonna just remove the scotch tape, get attached to both left and right side, and very gently. And slowly. Oh wait, it's a little bit tight. Okay guys, so when you try to open this lunchbox, you will just hold the corner of the bento on both sides, and you will basically push with your thumbs a little bit intensely and simultaneously, and so that you can actually open like this. Ta-da! Wow, nice. So check this out. Can you guys see? Okay, the opposite side also, like this. Beautifully shining, especially the surface of the squid is amazing. So let me try to introduce. So then this one from the bottom right side, I think some of you guys can easily recognize, but this is tuna, right? Tuna. And I think we have a lot of fans, big fan of these things, but this is salmon sushi. And third one, exactly located at the center of the bottom part, white jewelry, the squid. Oh, and then this one, guys, this is a little bit rare, right? Can you guys figure out what's this green one? Anyhow, so this is the raw shrimp. It's not even roasted or steamed, right? So you can see it's really even twinkling, really shiny and sparkly. And this one, I'm guessing, guys, this is actually the mackerel. And the upper side, guys, this one, the right upper corner, eel. Can you see this beautiful, sweet, and a little bit like a salty sauce? This is exactly what I'm talking about. It's amazing. And ladies and gentlemen, next one. Wow, so many bunch of beautiful jewelries. This is a salmon roe, and with beautifully chopped cucumbers. I can see the 3 different layers, the cucumbers right here on the bottom, and the black one is obviously, guys, this is seaweed, right? So the sushi chef is beautifully laminated this white rice at the bottom, and also on the top, cucumbers and salmon roe. And the next one is located exactly at the center of the upper parts. This one will be the shrimp, and this is steamed. So this means it's quite different from this one. As I explained earlier, this one is a raw shrimp, but this one is steamed shrimp. So it depends which one you want. If you feel like yes, or you prefer eating steamed shrimp, I'll definitely recommend you guys go with this one. And next one is the last one, and Tamago sushi with some seaweed. The reason why you wrap these things up around the eggs and white sushi is not just because kind of the presentation, right? As you can recognize, the contrast between the dark color black and also the bright color eggs are beautifully harmonized here. It's kind of just one tiny space. This is a beauty, really great masterpiece. And this is actually not even sushi, but this is also very important necessary item. At least to me, this is really great items for making the interior taste of this sushi much greater. This will be the ginger, slice of the gingers. And it also put it in some kind of plastic laminator papers, and so that yes, the soup won't be contaminating some other sushis in this lunchbox. Alright guys, then I'll try to go with tuna first. Guys, there's one thing I'd like to let you know as one of the special ways of eating sushi. Especially this is very recommendable, the ways of eating of sushi, because obviously maybe some of you are not good at using chopsticks, and that's pretty common sense because this is kind of very distinctive Asian, especially Japanese culture. So if there's any case you are not that confident in using chopstick for eating sushi, And also when you dip soy sauce on any sushis, you don't need to worry about, because you don't need to actually hold the sushi with a chopstick. So let me show you something. You will try to just take the ginger out from this plastic bag inside the lunchbox, and you will dip the soy sauce on this slice of gingers like this. And for example, so tuna first, and then I will try to use this ginger like a brush, right, on the surface of tuna. Check this out, guys. Now it's shining like a jewelry. And oh, I forgot putting wasabi. You can even put wasabi on the top like this. Okay, so guys, now here the sushi maguro. Isn't it beautiful? Itadakimasu. Oh. I just put the really tiny segment of wasabi, but it's kind of really spicy. But which means the freshness of this wasabi is pretty good. See guys, as I show you, it's really smooth, because let me show you. If you will try, okay, next one I'll go with the mackerel. And if you try to dip soy sauce on these things, it's really not easy. Oh, see? Basically it's gonna be like this, most people's. And you're gonna put too much soy sauce and it's gonna be extra spicy. And you actually mess this taste up, unfortunately. Even I'm gonna eat this. Not bad. $50% discount, but the freshness of this sushi is amazing. It's very fresh. It's so tender. The mackerel texture is kind of a little bit chewy, but really tender, and even the meat is really sweet. But this is not kind of annoying sweetness, because this sweetness is actually coming from the fish oil. And when it comes to fish oil, as you guys know, it's really healthy. So wow. This fish oil kind of oil is surrounded the entire my mouth. Inside of my mouth, and I feel like I'm at a different peaceful place. Wow. And also this fragrance, the smell of this fish oil is gradually going up to my nose, also even up to the brain, and giving some kind of really great feeling. Ooh, I think I gotta drink some water. Okay, so guys, next one will be what? Let's try to go with the salmon. Okay, so I need a little space, excuse me. Okay, like this. And oh, this one is just one tiny ornamentation, as you can recognize. Looks like Christmas tree. But it also definitely gives this very beautiful contrast, right? If you put this one here with this one and without this one, obviously way different. The first impression will be totally different. Okay guys, again, what was the strategy I taught you guys? First, you don't need to try to hold this sushi for dipping on the soy sauce, and you can just use this ginger brush. So you're gonna try to put soy sauce here, and you will just put on the meat of the salmons, and you're gonna beautifully use this one like a brush, and you just put the little wasabi on the top, and itadakimasu. This salmon is amazing. Alright, so the next one will be, I'm gonna go the eel. I think the eel is a little bit distinctive fish in a good way, because some people, they don't put soy sauce, and they will just enjoy eating the eel with sweet sauce. Basically, we call the fresh eel sauce unagi sauce. So I will do exactly the same thing. I'm not gonna actually dip the soy sauce, but I'm gonna just put a little tiny wasabi. Okay, like this. And a nago. Alright. So let's try. Wow. It's really great. Right after I put these things inside my mouth, the first impression that I had, this roasted smell is rapidly spreading inside my mouth. But this is not uncomfortable things at all. This is really great, tender and relaxing and extraordinarily sweet taste and smell. Wow, guys. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna keep eating, and the next candidate will be ladies and gentlemen, next performer will be salmon roll. Salmon roll. So this one is quite distinctive. Oh, sorry guys. Like this, right? So the chopped cucumbers and so many, like a dragon ball, guys. Wow, I think that's the best example. So many dragon balls are on the top of the white rice, and surrounding the surface of this sushi is beautifully laminated with black seaweed. So guys, always same process. You will just hold, you know, just take these gingers and you just put on the surface, and then put a little wasabi on the cucumbers, and itadakimasu. Kamehameha! Wow. Guys, I just got the flashback. Whole episode of the Dragon Ball from the episode 1 to the last episode. It tastes amazing. Okay, now let's keep going. Next one is squid. Beautiful squid right here. Can you guys see? And I'm gonna use my ginger brush, the special item. See? It's pretty good, right? You don't worry about like breaking this whole things. Otherwise, you're gonna make some mess. And wasabi on the top, like this. Great freshness. Mmm. Very sweet and so chewy. Basically, squid is one of the very chewy seafood, as you guys know, but this squid is amazing. It's so extra fresh, and that's why the chewiness is also much greater than normal squid. Wow. And oh wow, 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 that sweetness is keep coming out. Ooh. Inside of my mouth is perfectly and totally just filled out with the sweetness. It just came out from the squid. And again, my brain is really stimulated. Wow. It's amazing. And guys, you can actually also try to just get the gingers if you like to get some refreshment instead of a mouth. Okay guys, so we have 3 more sushis right here. Now let's go with the steamed shrimp. And guys, when you eat steamed shrimps, maybe there are 2 ways. I know some people just try to take these things out, right? Take these things out, yes, all last tail parts. But some other people will just try to eat these things first, and lastly, they will just grab these tail parts, and you will just take that out. So maybe I'll try to go with the second method. So same process. You're gonna use the special brush, the ginger brush, and beautifully to laminate the surface of the steamed shrimp with soy sauce and a little bit wasabi on it. And then guys, please watch. Like this. This is very important. I want to hold this one with your salmon in just finger. Good. Individually love eating shrimps, but this one is phenomenal. Wow, insanely great. Oh, sorry. I shouldn't open mouth when I'm talking, but I even forgot that. It's so great. And guys, Tamago. When it comes to this Tamago, there's so many different wide variety of ways of cooking, making this Tamago. Actually, this is the one we basically call the roll omelette in English, I think. That's what I found out, that's translation. But in Japanese, we say tamago yaki. Tamago means egg, as you guys already know. And yaki basically came from yaku. This is a verb. Yaki is a noun. And when you see the surface of this tamago away, you can actually see the surface of tamago is divided into so many different layers horizontally. I think you can see the lines, right? So this is the reason why we basically say the roll omelette, because you will keep rolling the segments of the eggs over and over again inside the frying pan, and you will create this kind of really thick and looking delicious segment of the egg, like the rectangle tamago yaki. So same process, and little wasabi. Okay, there we go. Itadakimasu. Wait guys, I gotta apologize. I need extra time to describe the taste. It's just so insanely good. Wow. It tastes spectacular, guys. When it comes to this, the kinds of the taste of tamago yaki, it's really different. Depends on maybe not just your families, and also the restaurants, and even like the stores. But this one is kind of a little bit extra sweet style of tamagoyaki, and I think the most of Japanese people love this style. Even though some people love a little bit extra salty or extra spicy tamagoyaki. Right, guys, so this will be the last one. Unfortunately, very sadly, this is the last one. And what does this one? This is the raw shrimps. This will be the opposite of the steamed shrimps that I already had earlier. So, okay, then oppositely, I'm gonna try to just take the tail out first as of now, like this. See? So this will be the other way. Earlier when I try to have the steamed shrimp, I didn't actually take these things out first, right? I just put these things inside of my mouth, but I actually didn't eat the whole things. And I just take the tail parts out. But this one, I already took these things out, so I don't need to worry about. And same process, very gently, softly, kindly. Hey, thanks for being here for me. I'm gonna try to, I wanna make a best relationship with you, so thank you for accepting me. And itadakimasu. Mmm. 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 Wow. This raw shrimp is also from a totally different planet. The steamed shrimp is kind of really amazing, surprisingly. But this one also went beyond my expectation. Wow, the freshness and sweetness, and also the texture, it was really chewy, but not that too tight. Wow, guys, I'm so satisfied with these things. Unbelievably. Once again, it was the 50% discount. So I think I really had a great shopping, and I'm really, my tummy is already really sleepy, but yes, you're really satisfied. Alright, guys, so I really hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you like this video, I really appreciate you guys simply hit the like buttons and subscribe to the channel, Kikin Saya. And we're really happy if you guys leave us any comments, so that we're gonna do our best for meeting expectation. And please try to check the links in the description parts so that you won't miss any important or very useful information about Kikin Saya channel. Right, guys, your happiness is my happiness. And I hope I can see you guys in the next episode. Kikin Saya!